So this is my final reflection for shooting at Royal City Archers, although it is transformed into shooting at Burnaby Butts. Essentially the same thing, shooting bow and arrow. So what I do once a week, sometimes I skip weeks, but most of the time once a week, I'd go out and I'd shoot my bow, do some target shooting. By the end of it, I had two bows, and I was shooting the less accurate one and the heavier one. It's very difficult to pull back. And I was shooting with a friend. Yeah. So, my first few weeks at Burnaby, right, I got really annoyed with the person when I was first getting my license to shoot there. But then at my first few weeks at Burnaby, apparently a few people complained to me because my boss came to me and said, "Look, people complain to you," and that really hurt. Just because I thought I was generally I'm someone who can just get away with anything, but in this scenario, I did not. That hurt. So hurts just because the way he told me, and also I thought the people there, sorry, really liked me. Apparently, they thought I was pretentious. But yeah, no, I think I anyway. So my learning outcomes were increased awareness of your strength and areas of growth. So because I teach archery, uh, I think I did find out I'm not very good at being accurate, but I am very good at speed shooting. Um, and yeah, I think that was an important distinction. Uh, and then undertaking new challenges, I had to learn to shoot my hugely heavy bow, way heavier, like 10 pounds at least, maybe 20 pounds heavier than my previous bow, which is a lot of work. It was different, certainly a challenge. And then developing new skills, learning to do some shooting of a Asiatic composite. It's hard to shoot. You have to shoot off the hand instead of off of an arrow rest, and I've had to use different arrows. It's been difficult. Um, yeah. So I hope to improve my skill before this, and I did. I did get a lot better, but I didn't get as much better as I would have liked. I would have liked to have been able to nail the target easy at 100 yards. Can't do that, but I'd like to be able to do that. Maybe I will one day. Maybe heavier bow, but yeah, that was my big. That was sort of my goal. So I didn't really accomplish it 100%. So my difficulties, first, using a really inaccurate bow. The AZI composite is hard to use. But also, I'm not a very strong guy. And finally, having my boss say that. It's a challenge. So I stopped for a couple weeks just because I was embarrassed, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so, explain how I interacted with others. Apparently badly. Um, I don't know, I guess I need to learn to sometimes realize I don't know everything about certain things. There's some things there are a lot of things that I accept that I have no knowledge of. But archery is something that I've always thought I had. I guess I've always been sort of know-it-all about. So, yeah, that was a rude awakening, I suppose. Yeah, so I learned. Yeah, I learned that. I already told you. So skills. Well, I developed my skills as an archer. Developed shooting off the hand. I developed my strength for archery muscles. And I also developed my teaching because being able to record myself shooting and then critique myself was really helpful for my teaching, because it made me realize what was helpful for me and what wasn't, and certain things weren't. But when they were helpful, I could apply this to the students. I found that was good. Others benefited, students, I suppose. They got to reap the benefits of me going out and shooting, because they get to learn better from me because of that. I would do differently next time. Apparently not be so pretentious. Do most of it, I suppose. Yeah. Maybe do some more practice bow training, because I think I really messed up my lats, made them pretty tight first few times I shot my heavy bow. And then I learned, I don't know everything about archery. Thought I knew a lot. Thought I knew more than most archers who do things. And that maybe that's true, maybe it's not. But either way, I can't assume I know more. I think it's the assumption that causes problems. So, yeah. Anyway, final reflection for shooting at Royal Cities Archers / Burnaby Bots.